Lenten greetings to all the listeners of Indian Orthodox Radio. I'm Rubitah and you're listening to Pause for the Cross. Today's reading is taken from Mark chapter 14 verse 3. And while he was at Bethany in the house of Simon the leper, as he was reclining at a table, a woman came with an alabaster flask of ointment of pure nard, very costly, and she broke the flask and poured it over his head. When we read this context, we can assume that Mary's flask must have had a long thin neck, and the only way to reach to the ointment was to break it. Mary didn't hesitate. She could do anything for Jesus. But Judas had a problem with this, and he complained, "Why waste something so costly on Jesus?" There'll always be people in our lives who think that anything costly is wasted on God. Why waste your life on Jesus, they ask. You only live once. Enjoy, live in the moment, make money, party. Jesus expects too much from his followers. That's true though. Jesus does ask a lot from us. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Love God with all your heart, soul and mind. Forgive and be forgiven. Love your enemies. Pray for those who persecute you. So many instructions to follow, and all difficult. Yes, loving Jesus is costly, but it's absolutely worth it. For this person did not just break a flask, but in fact his whole body in order to rescue us from death and all evil. Who can measure this love involved in this sacrifice? Thanks for listening to Pause for the Cross, and stay tuned to Indian Orthodox Radio through this Lenten season for more such resources. This is Rubitah signing off with prayers. Until tomorrow.